Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you are and however you may be watching. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Let's keep going on our Season 18 Diablo 3 playthrough. Last time, we started to put the pieces together of the sword for our stranger. I'm still curious if anyone knows who that is that hasn't played through this game. Maybe played through Diablo 2 and know some of the characters. It's a reprise character, but we're gonna keep going here. We're currently in Wartham. We're looking for the caverns, and I believe we should be trying to hunt down that wonderful butterfly witch. Is what we're trying to do. So we're going to keep moving through this. Enjoying this. I do want to kind of take a moment. I've got kind of a podcast plan to discuss this particular thing, but there's been a lot going on right now in the news in the world of Blizzard. So for those of you who may be wondering my stance on Blizzard and more so, why I'm still playing Blizzard games. My stance is this. I do currently have a WoW sub, but it is definitely in question of whether I'm going to repeat the WoW sub and renew it. So for those of you who don't know what's going on, a Hong Kong native won the Hearthstone Grandmaster Tournament. And during a post-win commentary piece where he was being interviewed, he came out and said free Hong Kong. Obviously Hong Kong is owned by China, but they definitely have two very separate views on the people of Hong Kong versus the people of China. They're definitely differing views of how society should work, and the NBA was dealing with it before this, but it was Blizzard's turn to deal with this, and I personally think they failed pretty badly. He said free Hong Kong. It was his right to do so, and Blizzard's an American company. Obviously, they've got a lot of business. China is a $1 billion of business for American entertainment, American video games. And so obviously anything discussing, things that could be against the government's of China's viewpoint, which is freeing Hong Kong, giving the people of Hong Kong, more equality and stuff like that, is definitely against what China believes and what their government believes. So Blizzard's response to this, obviously the individual did break the rules. There's no argument there. Part of the rules of, if you haven't read the rules, there's plenty of snippets out there of what specific rules this individual broke, but he definitely broke the rules. There's no getting around that, and there definitely has to be consequences to those actions. The rules are that you as a Grandmaster or you as a affiliate of Blizzard in the capacity of a tournament, you cannot do or say anything that could hurt the Blizzard brand, is pretty much sums it up. And obviously Blizzard, Activision, they have a lot of business over in China, so a anti-Chinese government slogan would definitely be harming the brand. So there was definitely a rule violation, definitely a rule break there. However, my issue comes with how they responded to it and the punishment that was given out. So this particular individual was the money that he had earned at the Grandmaster tournament was revoked, and all his winnings from the previous year was revoked. On top of that, a banning of 1 year from competitive play from Hearthstone. So banning from Hearthstone for a year. So what this amounts to is basically 2 years of this person's income being taken back. Because, this year plus the revenue of next year, because it came. as I said, there's definitely a punishment that needed to be done. However, this was not it. And in my personal opinion, in any major sporting event, take the NFL, if someone gets in trouble with the NFL, they get fined. Yeah, that's fine. If they do it again, they get fined again and suspended for maybe a game. If they do it again, it just keeps escalating. But for a first-time offense, getting banned, so that would basically be suspended. If you're talking about like being banned and then having your money taken away for basically 2 years, that's really extensive for a first-time offense. And more so, a lot of people have issues because Blizzard has a giant statue at the entrance of their corporate headquarters, and on it, it has a message, and the message says something along the lines of, every voice counts. Obviously, when you're dealing with a foreign government, it doesn't apply to the same rules as here in the United States. And I can tell you, based on the write-ups and things that have happened, I would say Blizzard is going to take a decent financial hit in the next month with a lot of people abandoning their games, abandoning their WoW subscriptions, not buying loot boxes, etc. Obviously, some people will continue to go because they don't pay attention to this kind of stuff, but I am a firm believer of what is right, and you should support those who do the right thing, and you should, quote-unquote, vote against those who do the wrong thing. Now, I personally think this was an overreaction, just kind of like the NFL or the NBA did, just to, again, appease the government of China. Something has to be announced or done before BlizzCon, or BlizzCon is going to be an absolute disaster for them with protests, etc. There will definitely be protests. But depending on what they do in the next couple days or weeks could depend on how their BlizzCon goes. So, I'm anxious to see what they do. Like I said, I currently have a sub with WoW. I can't exactly get my money back, so I want to see what their response is to stand up for this particular person's equal rights, because you are an American company, and you should put a shield up and fight for this same type of equality all around the world. You have a giant voice. You're a giant company. A lot of people love your games. And you should use that platform for good, and not to defend a very anti-equality, very tyrannical government. That's my opinion. So I am going to continue to be doing my Diablo playthrough because I played it, and there are definitely people interested in watching it and listening. So I'm going to continue to play through the Diablo thing. We'll still have the normal series. I will not be putting any more money into Blizzard for any reason whatsoever for the near future. And depending on their response and if they take a stand for what's right, I will continue to have my WoW subscription and continue to play that game. If, however, they don't take a stand and don't allow money-grubbing capitalism to win, I will definitely be stopping play of all Blizzard games once I finish the Diablo Season 18 playthrough. And I will be canceling my WoW subscription before it renews. So that's kind of where I stand. I'm going to do a full podcast on it, talking about the NBA as well. Probably, I've got a charity event this week. I've been super busy. My fridge actually died on Sunday, so I had to go buy a new fridge to save the food, and it was a mess. So, so I've been super busy, so I apologize. I haven't got any of those podcast episodes out. There will be one to come to discuss that in a little bit more detail. Again, I'm trying to play Diablo, so I don't want to get too more involved in that, in my opinion on it, because I have some strong opinions on it. So once that podcast comes out, you guys will be able to hear my complete opinion and the facts on both sides and things like that. Again, if you've listened to my podcast before, my objective is not to just present to you my stance and my political views or my views on the topic, but my stance for my podcast is I want to educate you on both sides. I will share my opinions because my opinions are very strong and very pointed. But my objective is to make sure everyone is knowledgeable on both sides, so that you can make an educated decision on how you want to approach the topic. So that's where I stand on this. So we're going to complete this Diablo Season 18, and based on Blizzard's actions and response to their idiocy, we will decide if we're going to continue to play Blizzard games in the future. All right. So now that we're, cleared this dungeon quite a bit, we're still looking around here. We're looking for the queen. Right now, which I believe, based on the mobs that I'm fighting right now, I believe the queen is a giant spider, if I remember right. We're on hard difficulty. If you haven't watched any of the other episodes, we started on a lower difficulty because that's what we had to start on. And we're slowly kicking up the difficulty as we level and as the game allows, with the objective of being able to complete as high of a greater rift by ourselves as possible before the end of the season. I also have, again, this was prior to all of the craziness with Blizzard, I also have my BlizzCon ticket, so I will be virtually attending BlizzCon again this year. And with that, I will be, providing coverage, I guess I would say, where I'm watching and reacting to the announcements and what's going on. I will still be doing that. Obviously, if there's protests and things like that shown, obviously we'll talk about that. But I do have my BlizzCon pass. Probably wouldn't have got that had this whole situation happened, but there is a no refund policy, so that's not an option to get my money back. So we'll definitely be doing a virtual coverage of BlizzCon, and I'm just hoping they do the right thing so I don't have to basically abandon a lot of money that I've put in and a lot of time I've put into a lot of these games. Overwatch, haven't played Hearthstone for a while, but there's definitely money in Hearthstone. Diablo, Warcraft 3 Remastered, StarCraft, I've got a lot of money in Blizzard. I've been a huge fan of them and how they stand on the world. Unfortunately, they have shown me that maybe my trust has been misplaced. So we'll find out. We'll find out. To be continued. But right now, we are the raid that is spraying across these spiders. I hate these little ones. Like, these little ones look like my pet, and so I'm looking around and I'm losing track of them, and they'll come up and bite me. They bite me right on the buttocks. All right, here we go. The lair of the queen. I believe she's a big spider, if I remember right.
Please help me.
Please help me.
Horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims.
That's disgusting.
Oh, no, it's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen?
Yeah, giant ass spider. Come on, big girl. Come on, dance with me. Dance with me, Spider Queen. She's 117. Watch me get a copy. Look, I was just singing, okay? I don't sing as good as them. I don't sing as good as ABBA. Give me a break. All right, give me a break. Where'd she go? Come back down. You ugly arachnid. Come back down. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Burning wrath. Blessed hammer. What's the hammer? Okay, that's fine. My spinny's gonna be the one we want. The one we want, I believe, isn't until like 50, which is actually the hammer is following me. Look at that. I didn't see it right here. Love it. Wish you could turn the difficulty up on. No, no, no. I am the hammer of justice. I'm like Thor, only my hammer doesn't come back. Where are you? Come here, hot mama. Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings? I bet you didn't like when Shelob died. She's like stuck. See this? She's like stuck. She's not actually attacking me. She's dropping her poison on the ground, but she's not actually attacking me. It's hilarious.
Suck
it!
To dissolve these webs. Please hurry. I can't hang here like this a moment longer. I'll go mad.
Well, that was our first achievement of the season completed, one of 9
Said
for
Archbishop
Act 1.
Lazarus loosed a silent terror in the caves nearly on the manor before he died.
Go out to the Highland Crossing. Hi.
Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place?
Sure, the door's right there. Come on. Move it, mama. Oh my god. I think you're slower than Deckard Cain, and he was, like, basically crippled. Talk.
It was
Gosh, she's
terrible being stuck in there like that. Thank the gods you came along. What are you doing out here?
I seek a man taken by the Coven.
The Coven. I saw
I
them
seek a
dragging
man.
someone into Leoric's manor.
A man with a face.
Perhaps it was
Face
the
that looks
man
like...
you seek. You might have a small bit of trouble reaching there, though. I'm not proud of this, but I stole the staff of a powerful Khazra shaman. The Khazra went mad and chased me to the caves. You can find the staff in my cart in the Highlands. If you take it to the Khazra barricade, perhaps they will let you pass.
Right, okay. Find the Khazra staff. Find the staff in my cart. I passed. Alright. Oh, hi! Well, aren't you ugly? Oh, go away. Get. Shoot. Bad bug. I know it says beast, but it's still like, yeah, you know, I don't know. This has been going around quite a bit, apparently, but if anyone else is sick out there with the sinus congestion that lasts for like weeks, I apologize. I have dealt with this now for 2 whole weeks, and it's driving me nuts. At least now I can breathe most of the time, and at least now you know, I can blow my nose, and I'm pretty good. But jeez, oh Pete, the amount of mucus that I've expelled from my nostril like an exorcist at a satanic temple. Holy crap. We don't have time for all these games.
Patience.
Abandoned servant's house. I did say we would do these.
I was just
Oh, it's a
packing up and
merchant.
readying to leave this hellish place.
I wanna take your gold.
About. But before I move
What do you
on,
do?
look at
What do
barcodes
you
and let me know
what do
if
you
anything
got
needs
going
that.
on here? You've got nothing for me. I don't like you. I guess we should check to see if we've got anything that is an upgrade here. Regenerate 17 life per second. Let's put these on and see what these compare to. Okay, recovery is the only thing that goes up. That goes down, that goes down, that goes down. What is this? That goes down. All that goes down. Ring is good. Here, let's swap these out and see if this increases. Recovery, okay. We got one upgrade. It's not horrible, right? All right. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, so we're looking for the pass. Okay, we're looking for the Highland Pass. Well, this looks exciting. You must possess the staff in order to pass. Oh, look, something's shiny over here. I bet it's over here. Found her cart, got the stick. Well, they were not happy about me getting that stick, were they? Dark Moon Clan Elder Shaman. Knockban the Foul. Wow, you got a lot of friends here. I'm sorry, you're dead. Shouldn't you all, like, bow before me? I killed your leader. Bow before me, goat people. I am your new leader. I am destroying your totems. Worship me, not the false gods of the goats.
Not yet.
Less goat worship, more Crusader worship. I've got places to go and people to see, and none of you are on that list. You did not make the short list. I'm sorry. You don't need to go that way. Twirly, twirly. Go the power of the blessed hammers. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade our blessed hammer. Oh my good God! Look at all of them. All right, horsey, go. Look at all of them. Level 19. Let's go. There's a drum. There's an altar that has nothing in it. What is this thing? Triple attack. Sweep attack. Triple attack. Okay. Fine Lyrics Manor. Courtyard. The Falling Sword. Achievement. Or active skill. It's a new skill. Well, there's a cultist, so I'm assuming I'm getting close. Give me my horse, or give me death. Alright, fine, I'll kill you guys. Oh, I have Falling Sword on my thing. What does it do? Oh, hi! Yes, ma'am. From the heavens I shall fall. Alright, weapon rack, anything good? Oh, nope.
Not yet.
Bad.
I will enjoy this.
Oh, look at this. Pool of reflection. Excuse me. Before I kill you all, I wish to have bonus experience. Oh god, what are these? Arcane Enchanted? These guys can actually do some more. Alright, avoid the beam of death. Avoid the beam of death. Go! There's actually what we're looking for too. Oh god. Oh, we're not gonna die yet. We haven't died so far. We haven't died so far. Not today. Not today, Satan. Ow, ow. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt a lot. That one hurt a lot. Remember when I said I wanted to increase the difficulty? Yeah, maybe I'm good for right now. Maybe I'm fine. I think it was just because they were all in a giant group. And unfortunately, when they're all in a giant group, the arcane really causes some issues. You get in a couple of those beams and it's just like, oh, your health? It's paper to my shredder. Alright, right here we go. Leorc's Manor. Excuse me. I'm home. I killed your king. Oh. Hi. I feel like every time I do that ability, it's not going to be an ability I use. I feel like every time I do that ability, I should yell something along the line. Something. I feel like that's it. Heimdall, open the Bifrost. The worthy snare. Nightmarish minion. Oh, fear. Okay, I was like, what does nightmare do? That one I don't recognize. Don't run away from me, you coward. Take hammer. I am the hammer of justice. Okay, so did we get anything for punish? No. Okay, did we get anything for justice? No. Okay, did we get anything for blessed hammer? Yes. The hammer is engulfed in fire and has a chance to scorch the ground over which it passes. Yes, please. Thank you, ma'am. Valor, nothing new. Falling sword, whatever. We're probably not going to use that for very long. We don't get this till 20. So nothing new there. Cool. We're updated. Anything new here? No. And ooh, it's two-handed. We don't want it. We don't. Ooh, that's a new ring. No, that's a ring. Right. Moving on. I'm really not focused too much on the stats right now. The stat lines of my stuff. My main focus right now is just looking at what is better. What is better as far as damage, toughness, and that kind of stuff. Specifically damage is really what we're looking for. All right, so we just unlocked this, which we were just talking about. Insurmountable blocking and attack generates 6 wrath. That's actually really good for us right now because we're using a shield. Increases the attack speed of punish, slash, smite, and justice. Well, right now we're using laws of valor with our punish, so I think that one's not too bad. I think we'll take that for now. Insurmountable may be something we do in the future.
Did horrible things to us.
Did you see a man in rags?
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw
Man with the
Magda
golden
take him
eye.
into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
You have done your duty, friend. I will deal with Magda.
Right. Enter the halls of agony. I think the halls of agony are actually quite long. This might be the end of the act, so I think we're going to end the episode here. Trying to keep the episode between 20 and 30 minutes. This was a lot of running around, me talking about stuff that's going on right now. I might increase the episode length. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you want me to increase those episode lengths to try to get more in. Let me know. I'm going to try to have some more episodes up because I have planned, I have a charity event this weekend for Extra Life. If you're interested in donating to help children pay for their health expenses when they can't, check out Extra Life. You can Google it or extra-life.org. Search for Davram. You'll be able to find my page. I'm looking to try to raise $5,000 this year. Hopefully go also down to, look, oh, you can't see in the chat. Someone just in the chat, the seasonal chat, put hashtag boycott Blizzard, hashtag free Hong Kong. You're in a Blizzard game, bro. Anyway. Check out extra-life.org. Search for Davram. I'll put the link down below. I'm trying to raise $5,000 currently this year. It goes till December 31st. So I can go down and participate in the large Extra Life convention to raise more money through the sponsors of that convention down in Disney to, again, help children pay for their health expenses. This is my 6th year doing this charity, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to do a talk, one of my vlog series, about different charities that I feel passionate about and that I help support each and every year. So check that out. But guys, thank you very much. Also check out, we've got Destiny 2, the new Shadowkeep expansion being played right now episodically as well. So check that out as well. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I really greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you next time on Diablo 3.